Ain't no consistency anymore. We need a reliable weather system. Yeah. That shit ain't gonna happen. It's okay. Maybe when everyone gets deployed to the Middle East, that'll be very consistent weather.
Bro.
Then it's easy going from there.
Hot and hotter.
Mm-hmm. What's the weather? Well, we have hot, hotter, and then occasionally, if you're lucky, hottest.
Mm-hmm. The splash of possible thermonuclear later tonight.
A bird. Perish. It's okay. This is what I send my tax dollars in for.
I have been paying taxes with the explicit purpose that they be used to bomb Iran, so.
Yeah, I always attach taxes.
I pay
You know,
nothing.
Ryan, I thought I was the only one, and it's nice to see another warrior out there pays taxes explicitly to bomb Iran.
I'm not like you plebeians. My tax dollars go exclusively to Venezuelan bombing runs. And only Venezuelan bombing runs.
So January, Colin.
Bro, you guys are actually paying taxes.
Wait,
I just make in-kind contributions to just straight to actually the people doing like bombing, narcotics bombs. I actually just tip them in cash.
They hand you an iPad, you have to like sign for it.
Yeah, you have to like find them.
10%, 50%, 20%.
It's a whole thing, but trust me, it's worth it.
I'd be hitting them with the custom tip, you know?
Custom tip.
You hit custom tip, dude.
A little 12% action.
Doug, I don't know if I've ever hit custom tip on an iPad.
oh, I do it all the time for the zero.
For the zero, oh, well, I guess if it's zero, then maybe
You
I
didn't
think
do
it's zero.
anything.
Colin, if you look to the right, there's a no tip button. You don't have to put $0.
Yeah,
No,
doing
no,
custom
no.
tip zero might be
No, because here's the thing. It's not about just giving 0%. I need to, like, make them feel what I'm feeling. Because all they did, like, some of this shit I ordered at a kiosk. Like, all you did was take a tray and put it down in front of me. That's all you did. So guess what? If you think I'm gonna give the tip, I'm hitting custom, you're like, oh man, now I really got it. And then 0. Fuck you.
Oh, man.
Fuck this
Those poor
entire
guys.
system.
They are
Fuck you.
cortisol maxing back there.
all the
Fuck you, minimum wage worker. Take
Yeah.
this.
Living below the poverty line.
No.
Fuck.
It's different because if they're like, because when they turn it around at me, I'm like, look, gang, I kind of respect the hustle, but also you and me both know you don't deserve this tip. You don't. Like, again, if it's like a waiter or a waitress or something that I could justifiably tip with, like, I tip my delivery drivers 20% at minimum. Or no, the minimum is $5. Every delivery driver that comes to me gets a minimum $5 no matter what the order is. But that leniency does not extend if I order at a kiosk and I had no service. Then when they do the little, would you like to give us a tip? I'm like, really? This what we're doing? I can't believe it.
Colin, what's your opinion on Girl Scouts? Outside the story, like Indian with the fuck them kids and just
No,
That's
no,
what I do.
no,
Dude. It's
no.
like I'm poor. I'm not gonna be donating money for free out here.
Well, no, because here's the thing: they don't even show up at our area really anymore, or if they're
Oh, they
there,
don't?
no. Or if like I ask to do something like, "Oh, here, go to this link," I'm like, I don't want a fucking link. Like I am okay when I see the hustle. If they're hustling outside a store, I'm like, all right, whatever. I respect the hustle. That's my platform, Eli. Colin Bunn, respect the hustle.
Respect the hustle. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Mm-hmm. That is the platform. That is my outlook on the situation. If you hustling, I respect the hustle. And it's just that easy.
That easy.
But you know what else is easy, Eli?
What?
Ryan giving this recap.
Ryan giving this recap.
So true. Terrifying. So we started last session with Matthias waking up. Matthias has been dead for a couple days. But not great,
Mm-hmm.
generally speaking. Not ideal. But we get Matthias up. And we can we're like, okay, Tecton still not awake, still not back up. But we found out where the cursed energy is coming from. It's coming from a dragon on a mountain. So we decide, all right, we're going dragon hunting. So, like, okay, but first we need to figure out how to get Tecton and to this mountain without carrying a corpse across the fields. Typically not very what's the word? Inconspicuous. But ultimately, we decide to use Zippy's folding potion, which is completely safe.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also fold Take Sword in case we need a tactical Take Sword at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Folding.
Yes, we folded him.
And you.
You folded
you.
me?
We folded you too. Well, Johnny, you have to understand, you're dead. So
You're dead.
Oh yes, of course.
So we start trekking over to the mountain. We get to the door that leads to this dragon's horde, and we spend some time getting through that puzzle, avoiding some traps, making our way into the dragon's horde. There's gold, there's red crystals, and there's a dead dragon. And we're like, uh-oh, that's not good. So we deploy Snade.
Hell yeah.
And
Tactical
Snade looks up, and there's a dragon, a demon dragon above us. So we start fighting this demon dragon. And we quickly realize that it is not taking a lot of damage from us. We need to get it through attacking the gold. And things are looking a little rough. And then Cade and Vesper activate Soul Fusion and fuse the Splinter and Eisen.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start going at it with the dragon. And also at this time, we deploy Takesor. And Takesor takes like 20 attacks and dies several times. It's very funny. But in the end, we are able to kill the dragon. And as the abyssal energy flows away, we discover that it is, in fact, a topaz dragon.
This is correct. And this point, we go ahead and pick up On the 101st of Orfel, 778 AR. As at this point, Tecton, you are brought back to life at Castle Belgitterad, surrounded by the rest of Cinco Squad. For the rest of you Cinco Squad, you took about the last day to get the body of the Topaz Dragon out of the cave, bringing everything back, allowing Vesper to continue to attempt to revive Tecton. And as the cursed energy flowed out of him, now eventually your ally is revived. What y'all doing?
And you feeling all right?
Think so. What did I miss? I feel like I've
You've-
missed things.
Yeah, you've been dead for a while.
Ah.
Uh, we fought a dragon.
Oh. I'm assuming that went relatively well, since everyone's here.
Yeah, I mean, fine enough. Pixor died a few times, but he's fine.
I see.
It was really cool. Me and the Splinter combined.
Oh. That's new.
It is. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we were really strong.
Well, I look forward to seeing that happen again at some point, maybe.
Hey, maybe you could be in the fusion.
That would certainly be interesting.
Okay. In any case, catching up to speed on what's been happening. Kenora escaped and is currently running around this realm. So, not good. And then the other thing is that we located, well, the Abyssal Dragon was using the corpse of a Topaz Dragon, which is also not great.
Mhm.
But we need to figure out what's going on, and quickly.
Yes. That would be good. Right. Well, let's get started, I guess. Got any leads? Any ideas?
I mean, the best lead we have right now is examining the Topaz Dragon, I think. Trying to figure out what exactly happened to it. And then
All right.
we'll have people still hot spot monitoring, seeing if there's any sign of Kenora or any other type of demonic activity.
All right. Sounds good.
I suppose Cade, Tecton, Zippy can look over this body, scan for magical signatures and wounds.
Then are you guys gonna go do that?
Yeah.
All right. Then go ahead and make a mental check, Kate.
Mental check.
Can I assist?
Sure, how?
He'd go over it with his magical scanner and just. I still have that, right? Yeah. Okay. Still got magical detector and just generally assist.
Gotcha.
8. That means you get 5 rerolls. I think.
Let's go.
Or is
Would this involve knowledge about nature?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 8.
Ooh.
And then we get. Well, I get 5, so I'll just use 3. Oh, sorry. I'll use 3. I guess I already.
Yep. So 8 total.
Yeah. Okay. So 8 successes.
Then, looking this dragon over, I mean, you definitely are seeing signs of abyssal corruption in kind of the flesh of the topaz dragon. But once it was slain, the abyss kind of pulled back from the body of the topaz dragon, and now kind of leaves the tarnished topaz there. You would also find evidence of bits of scales actually being taken, being missing, perhaps even harvested. And you would also see a wound kind of nearby the head as you're doing this almost autopsy, Cade and Tecton. That is probably the mark where the abyssal energy kind of came into, as if this dragon had been stabbed with a weapon filled with cursed energy.
True. Interesting.
Are we able to determine at all, like, what general type of weapon it would be?
It was Kenora.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. That's what I was like, this is. Kate's gonna report back to the group and tell them that. Well, Texas and I are done with the autopsy. Look, we're pretty sure it was Kenora who killed this thing, or who corrupted it with the abyssal energy.
Right.
Anything else?
What was that, Eisen?
Anything else?
That's sort of all we know right now. I mean, had a wound near the head. That's where the energy came into. And it looks like bits of its scales were, well, harvested. I don't know if that means Kenora was trying to harvest topaz from it, or was scales for I don't even know. But, yeah.
I feel like obviously Kenora led us there. She knew we would go after the dragon, right?
She has kind of been one step ahead of us this whole time, so.
How long has it been since we fought Kenora?
Let's see. So it is the 101st right now, and you guys went and battled Kenora on the 92nd. So it's almost been 10 days.
Okay.
A topaz dragon, right? We
Yeah.
use topaz. And if people around hear that a topaz dragon was killed with missing scales with our topaz weapons, you think Kenora might be trying to frame us for something?
Take a hero point.
Yeah.
Um, I do a little bit of investigating, see exactly if this, how important this dragon is, and I guess the culture of this region.
Yeah.
Um,
What do you take as importance?
um, Basically, I'm imagining Kay wants to go to a library and sort of just read, like a read if this dragon comes up. I mean, maybe like probably symbolic significance. Does this dragon symbolize like dragons do in some cultures, like rebirth and like crops growing? Is this like a symbol of power, or is it something that's sort of always been feared? That it's like always stay away from. Um, yeah, is it like a symbol that people like sort of rally behind for hope, or is it a symbol of like otherness that people want to avoid?
Gotcha. Make a mental check again at benefit 1.
Gotcha. Another that's 7.
Another
7
7.
successes.
Okay. Then, looking through, kind of keeping your ear to the ground, dragons in of themselves are they are both creatures to be feared and mentors across the land of Glaston. So there are many stories of dragons fighting, but of knights going and slaying evil dragons, kind of corrupting the land. However, good dragons are thought to bring wealth and prosperity, and even at this point, like the Quillwing dynasty was founded after one dragon actually took a liking to the original Quillwing and kind of helped build up this kingdom. It was actually with the dragon's help that the great castle that the Quill Wings reside in was actually built. And the reason why they're called the Knights of the Lance is because they actually took to Dragonback to go ahead and fight with lances. But this particular dragon, no mention of reficule or anything.
Okay. Like to report to everyone like what he found.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I looked around and I mean, dragons can do a lot of things, you know? Seems like sometimes they're afraid of them, sometimes they can be mentors, but well, I guess in this particular dynasty, it's like dragons are pretty important, but no one ever talks about reficule.
I mean, Reticule was living in, sort of relative peace with the nearby area until Kenora got to him.
Yeah.
I mean, they seemed. I mean, they built villages close to where he lived.
But why would Kenoran be trying to frame us? Most of the people don't even know we exist.
Good question.
Hmm.
And if she can make it so that we're suspicious, people will be less likely to call upon us.
And
Also,
more,
because of the importance of the dragons play in the sort of iconography of this dynasty, and killing a dragon, harvesting it for weapons might be kind of seen, trying to make us look like we're, revolutionaries trying to topple this government.
potentially.
Sticking our nose where it doesn't belong.
Hey, Tecton, do you think you can find a way to conceal our weapons?
Seal.
I don't know, make them harder to see from the general public. Better sheaths, I don't know, invisibility, cloaking.
I could probably try and figure something out like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's a way to track these scales?
Maybe.
I mean, at the very least, we can't just keep letting Kenora lead us to exactly where she wants us to be.
Yeah. Cade, what other animals do you think might be seen as icons in this area?
Would Kate have seen anything in his reading?
Yep. There are three major creatures: dragons, griffins, unicorns. That's like major iconic creatures.
Tyros had a dead unicorn in his dread realm.
You can go ahead and take
Yes.
5 hero points for that, Eisen.
Well, keep an eye out for griffins.
Yes. Yeah.
I assume this would be really hard to find, but do we know of any local griffins or unicorns?
I don't know any personally, but we could try and go find some. Look, you laugh, but there's quite a few animals that I know personally now.
Yeah, he's buddy with the acorn knife.
Yeah.
This is true.
I'll
It
tell
might-
my father.
Well, we have a way of tracking demonic energy. I don't know if we have any reading on griffin or unicorn energy, but maybe we can calibrate the readers to read up on them.
Potentially. Could also search for rumors surrounding them and like locations that they have potentially been seen to narrow down the search.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Hey, Kate, you read stuff real well. Maybe you can read up on local books.
It's true. It's true. Kate will make
Kate,
his
go read.
third trip to the library for this conversation.
Begone, child, to the library with you.
To the library.
Mods banish
Go
him to the
read.
library.
Gotcha. Then what are you guys trying to accomplish first?
Kate would like to go to the library, and he wants to do any readings to see where Unicorns, dragons, and griffins are generally found. If there's any like particular like hot spots or like this is like pilgrimage spots maybe where people go to visit them.
Gotcha. Then doing this, so dragons are rare, and like in general, like they move around, they have caves, but they're generally more secretive because, who knows if a wandering knight wants to roll up and take their treasure hoard. Like if a dragon is going out burning the countryside, it's because they are pissed off at something. And that's generally how they work. Griffins are much more common. They nest in the high mountains of the area, and of like the general world. Griffin nests, not too uncommon. Probably just talking to locals, you think you could be able to find them. There are the Glean Mountains, which are at this point about 80 miles to the west of you. And those mountains, like, famously contain many griffin nests. But there are also, like Knights of the Lands generally ride hippogriffs, which are the child of a griffin and a horse. And those things are... They're not a dime a dozen because the griffins usually tend to eat the horses, but if you can get a hippogriff, based on your readings and like talking to other members of the Ashen Veil, they can get up to about 200 miles an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, they are... Whichever side in a conflict has more hippogriffs in the lands of Glaston, that's probably what's going to win, unless you have like a fucking dragon or a unicorn on your side. Unicorns tend to make their homes in great glades surrounded by nature. They are very rare creatures to see, very isolated. Stay away from people as they detect the negative energies and intent of many peoples. At this point, though, like, there's no known locations of unicorns. However, there are certain, like, noble houses, lineages, and lines that have been blessed by a unicorn. If a unicorn touches you willingly with its horn, bestows a blessing, like, your bloodline is said to have great luck as long as the honor of, like, the ancestor lasts. So as long as you are pure of heart. And so, like, many of those houses kind of sprung up and maintained their bloodlines over the years. As you're looking, though, Cade, at this moment, one of the houses, the noble house of Cain, has gone silent. And from what you're able to tell with your research, the current lord of Castle Cain, Cantwell Cain, has not been seen for probably the last 4 or 5 days.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And no one has seen the son, Fenwick Cain, either. But that's what you get for the looking for dragons, griffins, unicorns.
Gotcha. All right. Cade would like share this information with the group.
How close are the lands of House Cain?
From Castle Belgidorad?
Mhm.
maybe like 10 miles away. If that.
Oh,
If you run Hippogriff, that would take like let's say 200 miles an hour.
Like 5 minutes or
Yeah.
something.
It would not be long.
We got any spare one of those just lying around?
Next
No.
downtime, we're investing in hippogriffs.
Cade, get on that.
10 miles is probably like a 1 day.
2
trek.
hours. Yeah.
Like a half-day walk, yeah.
Yeah.
It does, however, reek of the abyss.
Yeah.
I think it warrants an investigation, personally.
Okay, I guess. We're investigating the appearance of House Crane.
Kane?
Kane? Sorry.
Yeah, I think it might be worth looking into.
Yeah.
Especially if they are connected to unicorns, there's a good chance Kenora is going after one.
Right then.
I suppose there's no time to waste.
Then are the 5 of you like just quickly bolting then?
Should we make sure that we have armor?
Yeah, we'll
So
do
are
like
we
a
just let's do a quick armor inventory. And we all have Zippy's armor.
Mhm.
Yeah, that should restore itself. We've had a long rest, right? That's the dragon fight.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take a complete rest if you'd like.
Let's go.
Am I good with a complete rest?
I mean, at this point, you did just wake up from the dead. You guys could probably, take a bit so that Tecton can get back from 1 health block and 0 stamina.
You've had
Yeah,
the
you're
complete
appreciated.
rest.
Yeah. Should probably not run out with Tecton at 1 health block and 0 stamina. All right, Tecton, go get him.
We should probably tell Vesper, Modwin, and Splinter and all them. It takes Orcus in the corner. He won't listen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I suppose as Scar, I'll call a meeting of all of them and bring them up to speed on what's going on.
Gotcha. Then, as you go ahead and do that, kind of call the meeting, update everyone. Think probably Modwin would nod. It sounds like a wise decision. When are you going to be leaving?
Probably as soon as possible, when Tecton's had time to rest.
Fair enough. Do we need to prep anyone to go with you?
Let's see. What are the odds we get in a fight, Haramid?
Hi. We seem to
Alright.
fight a lot. Any case.
I'd say at least Vesper.
Vesper will nod. Well, yeah, I hoped.
Alright. We haven't brought
Modwin?
Modwin out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't brought Modwin out.
Well, I can
You want to
certainly-
go?
Better than being cooped up here. Yes, I can go. Especially if things need a bit of a gentler touch.
There's always a chance.
All right. Make your final preparations, and we'll leave as soon as Tekton's ready.
Gotcha. Then they'll go and start to get ready. Are any of the rest of you trying to have any final preparations?
Can I talk to Zippy?
Sure. Go ahead, find Zippy at this point in his workshop. Ah, what?
Two things, Zippy. First, the dead topaz dragon. Do you think there's any way you could try and track the missing scales?
I think I probably could, yes. Take some time. How much time do I have?
How fast can you do it? Without breaking any of your conditions.
If you really need it, I can get it done in 20 minutes.
You have... Well, Tekton's resting for 8 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
You probably got like 4 hours.
4? Okay. Well, I think I could probably preserve most of the dragon's body then.
Let's preserve as much of the dragon's body as possible.
Well, do you want me to find it quickly, or do you want the dragon to be intact? Look, I want to turn this thing into a mecha dragon as much as you. But, you're giving me two opposing tasks. Make a mecha dragon or find the scales.
I'm sorry, Mecha Dragon?
Yes. And you can see he begins, pulling out some more topaz, some luminite, mithril. Well, you see, you all made a bunch of holes in the dragon, but it's still a dragon. It has a lot of magical power, magical energy. I can fit so many upgrades in this body.
I see.
I'm thinking that we retrofit the tail so that it's hollow and has bullets in it.
I see. Well, make sure you run that by the Scar before anything.
It's not technically a doomsday weapon. It's just a personal project and hobby.
Still, definitely run it by the Scar.
Fuck. Anything else?
And yeah, just a personal question, not work related. You invented the folding potion, right?
I did.
And you used it on the splinter, right?
Apparently that was how it was being tested, yes.
Okay, can you tell me what you know about that process?
Well, I had the idea for the folding potion, and then I was like, hey, can we get some people in on this to test it? And they said, Zippy, are you sure? And I said, yes, watch this. And then I tested it on a dog, and then there was not a dog anymore. Right. And they were like, maybe it needs more testing. So I said, okay. And then I got an entire colony of mice, and then I tested it on them, and eventually 3 of them lived. But then after that, I said, all right, let's test it. And they say, does it still work on people? I said, I don't know, we'll have to test it. And they said, maybe we don't sacrifice the lives of mortal beings. And I said, all right, but how do you want me to test the potion? And they said, oh, well, we have this really quick and fast way to do that with this splinter thing. And I said, okay, can you can I submit it? Can I get the proper necessary testing procedures? And then they said, well, maybe we'll have to ask the person who actually manages the splinter to sign off, and that was Cade. So I sent all the necessary paperwork to Cade, and then Cade signed the paperwork, and I got the paperwork back, and then I started testing it on the splinter. Well, they started testing on the splinter. People in the lab started testing on the splinter. They are way too slow for me, but they got me the testing back. I made the necessary modifications, and now the potion works just perfectly, right?
Yes, no problems. I just want to understand it fully.
Right. Well, I can start making another potion. This time, a potion to unfurl the outer dimensions of us. Because did you know that we actually exist in more dimensions? And what if we, instead of folding ourselves into a 2-dimensional plane, what if we folded ourselves out into a 4, or 5, or 6-dimensional plane?
How safe is that?
Can I use the splinter again?
No.
How many rodents can I have access to?
I'll discuss it with the scar.
Okay.
Thank you, Zippy.
All right. Now I'm gonna get to work with this. And he goes ahead and pulls out like a miner's pickaxe and starts like hitting it against the topaz dragon's body. I'm getting right on it, boss.
You got it. The Harriman will leave.
Okay. And after kind of the allotted time that you give Zippy, you kind of come back to you, and actually, was able to, with the 4 hours, track down what seems to be the new form that the topaz has taken, as he's able to tell like it has been shifted, affected, contaminated with things. But a lot of it's at Castle Kane. Some of it is actually around like what appears to be the main castle of the Quillwings. And you can also see that 1 or 2 pieces are near the crypt of the previous king, Hector Quillwing.
You? Zippy, good work.
Well, thank you. Now, can I go ask the Scar about the rodents?
Yes, you can ask the scar about the rodents.
Blast through the floor. then flies back up. That's right, upper level. Boom, blast through the ceiling. As Eisen, you're getting ready to go, and Zippy finds you. Hey, boss!
Hi?
How many rodents can I have access to for training and testing?
Training and testing? What are you testing?
I'm testing a potion to unfold the inner dimensions of a person.
0.
0 rodents?
That's less than 1, right?
It is less than 1. Why can't I have 0 rodents?
Why would you be doing that on animals?
Why wouldn't you be doing that on animals?
You just...
The potion needs to be drunk. Then you gotta drink the potion, Eisen.
have to drink the potion.
I mean, you could splash it on yourself, but that's less effective.
I don't really understand what this potion does.
It
And
unfolds.
it sounds like it unfolds.
Unfolds. It unfolds.
I have the earpiece, right?
Yeah.
Harriman, what is Zippy trying to ask me about?
He wants to create a potion that would increase the number of dimensions a person has to make them maybe a 5-dimensional or 6-dimensional being. He wants rodents for it. He asked for the splinter, but I said no.
That's a good idea. I don't really understand all those words, Zippy. I don't know. Have two rodents.
Two.
Away.
I need at least 200.
I can't sign off on that. Where are you going to get 200 rodents?
I can find them from the local wildlife.
That's kind of cruel, don't you think?
All right. Give me 10 so I can breed them.
There's got to be another way to test this, Zippy.
I mean, there is. Will you let me use it on the splinter?
No!
Will you let me
can't use it on the splinter?
Can I use it on the employees?
No, you cannot use it on the employees.
Well, I need to test it on something.
You could also just not make it, Zippy.
Where's your wonder? Where's your ability to grow and learn and go fast, push the boundaries? I'm not making a doomsday weapon here. I'm just unfurling dimensions that no mortal creature has ever seen before.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good, Zippy.
He just kind of puts his hands on his hips. I will rip up the cloud blueprint.
Oh, you wouldn't.
I would.
No, Eisen's gonna put his hands on his hips. 5.
7.
Eisen's gonna look up to the right, like mentally try to count to 7. 10.
12.
Oh, that's way too much.
Fine,
At least
11. You drive a hard bargain. Deal.
Fine. Eisen will stick his hand out.
Zippy will shake your hand. All right, I'm gonna go get these rodents. And he kind of like smiles. There must be some in the kitchens. As he just goes to the floor.
I gotta find a way to... He needs to make tunnels or something. He can't keep breaking through the floors.
Right. Anything else y'all are doing before leaving?
I think we're good.
Unless Cade's got something.
I don't know. I'm probably not. I think I've looked in my books enough in preparation.
We could just send him back to the library for no reason.
Yeah.
All right, Cade, you're getting left behind. Go in the library.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna go fight the demons. You stay here in the library.
I need you to hold it down in the library.
Go look for mice in the library.
Nice in the library.
There's so many mice in the library. Why do I hear that banging in the distance?
Huh, that's a lot of dust coming from the ceiling.
Well, if there is nothing else, then guys can go ahead as you exit Castle Belgitterad, start to make your way across the lands of Glaston. As you see the rolling fields, there is still a bit of a winter chill in the air. Still, though, the sunlight is bright as you are making your way across the area before eventually coming upon, probably around midday, Castle Kane. This beautiful castle upon a hill, houses along the hill on like these wooden platforms, as kind of the land below seems to have various orchards, apples, pears, oranges, all around in this area. As people go ahead and tend to these places, the castle sits above all of this rolling greenery. But, Cinco Squad, what you doing?
I suppose. But looking at the scanner, the topaz is inside the castle, right?
Yes.
Or okay.
Does there seem to be like any extra security around with the appearance of?
Go ahead and make a physical check at benefit 1, Kate.
If anyone else wants to do the same thing, you are more than welcome.
Oh, you got this. You got this. Believe.
Boom.
Boom.
You have hero points?
Yeah, I have your points.
Hey.
Hey, 3 successes.
3 successes. It's strange because you see no guards or knights or security around Castle Kane. You see like the average town's guard, but like the knights of the castle, don't see any.
Okay.
I suppose then we should make our way up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I guess we'll approach the castle.
Gotcha. Then, as you go ahead and approach the castle, making your way up to the front gate, at the moment, it is closed.
Should I knock?
Wouldn't hurt.
Okay, I will knock.
You knock, it resounds across the surrounding area, but you hear no response. Eisen.
What are the odds this is unlocked?
You try it.
First things first, is there any weird traps, Harriman?
I guess I'll use my phalanx to look for traps.
Gotcha. Make a mental check.
Hey. Yep. Spend the 2 hero points. Six successes.
6 successes. Okay. Holy shit, danger, danger. If you try to open that door in its current state, all of you are going to die.
Ah!
As you feel like this abyssal like storm locked within the door of this lock. As Harriman, immediately like your nose begins to bleed as you take a step back, as you feel maybe hundreds of demons just like waiting within this door, their essences attempting to explode out at the smallest provocation.
Oh!
And like,
Harriman will...
given
Yeah, go ahead.
this, Harriman, it probably is going to kill all non-Aether Souls within at least a mile radius if this door is opened. And with like the strength of the magic here, no non-magical source is going to be able to open this lock.
Okay.
Okay. Harriman will take a step back and motion everyone to step back as like away from the door. Don't touch it.
Oh, okay. I will also back up then.
Ugh. Harriman will like grab his head. There are hundreds of demons inside there.
Are they in the door or are they behind the door?
Behind the door.
In the door.
Trapped. In the door. Trapped.
Mhm.
If
Man.
we were to open that door, I predict that everyone within a mile dead.
No, we can't have that. There's no guards around, right? Well, there's no knights. We can scale the wall.
Yeah, some other way we can get in.
Yeah. Does using my phalanx, does like the wall seem to have a similar
You can see that
effect
there,
on it?
like all the natural like climbing spots on the wall do seem to have some effects. However, with the number of successes you rolled, you would be able to see like a small spot of wall that does seem to be like left open as you kind of go ahead and circle. It's like around the back beside like kind of like this tangled overgrowth. Like no one would use this as their first option to get in.
Okay. This might be the only place that is not affected at the moment.
Okay, well, Zale made us climb that tower for a reason.
Yes.
I'm going to start stretching.
Gotcha. Then you can start to stretch as Vesper's going to look at you. Aren't you like an Aether Soul? Do you need to stretch?
It's good for your muscles, Vesper. You don't want to get stiff.
I just watched a lot of you die, so I don't know how much stiffer you can get.
Oh, well. I don't know. Can you do this? And I was just going to do the splits.
You can see that Vesper just frowns. No, I can't.
And from the split, Eyes is just going to go, that's because you don't stretch.
Great. Well, when I learn how to do the splits, it's over for you.
Maybe. All right. We scaling the wall, boys?
I guess we're scaling a wall.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, how high up is the way in?
10 feet. They don't have magic to build these particular castle walls, really. So they're just
We're
normal castle walls.
Maybe I
we're in
didn't need to
Arthurian
stretch.
fantasy land.
Yeah. There are maybe
average
like
person
5
cannot do
dudes
this.
that use magic here.
One of them is Carowin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you missed that. Carowin's kind of hanging around.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, actually, he's not hanging around very specifically.
Ah,
He's delivering packages.
of course.
But yes, I guess we're scaling the wall. I'll keep an eye out for any other traps.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Then, as you get to the top of the wall, you go ahead, do a scan, and you're like, that barrel's trapped. That window's trapped. Oh, there's just traps everywhere. But that you're able to detect, though, Hammond, as you like are going ahead and helping people up onto the wall, dropping down. But also from this vantage point, you would be able to go ahead and see the bodies of about 3 knights of the castle, kind of in like the main courtyard, that have seemingly been cut down. One still has a topaz longsword shoved through their chest, in the exact style of the Ashen Veil.
Yeah.
Ah.
There's the framing.
Yep.
Well, let's make our way carefully. Don't touch anything. And
Should we leave the longsword there?
I mean, it would be a good idea to investigate the longsword.
Okay.
It's the
At the
longsword
very
trap.
least.
That wasn't
It could
that
be.
bad.
As you kind of go up to it, the longsword itself is not trapped. And as you look at it, Harriman, you're like, oh, so this is something they wanted someone to pick up and investigate. But also using, the scanner focused on the topaz dragon scales. The topaz in this longsword was made from the scales of the topaz dragon, and it still has a bit of dark energy around it. Even just being in the vicinity makes your skin crawl a bit.
Okay. This is one of the dragon scales.
Should we pocket dimension that thing? Is that our evidence locker?
First, are the bodies trapped?
The bodies are not trapped, no.
Okay. Everything in this place is trapped. I just gotta be sure that nothing is gonna blow up on us.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that's fair.
Trust nothing.
I'm not going to be caught being like, oh well, the door is fine, but the lock isn't. I'm not being caught like that. They're not catching me like that today.
Ryan's like, you can't fool me.
I've done it before. It's not happening today.
Nope. You're like, no.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today, guys. All right. I suppose we should very carefully remove the longsword and put it in a pocket dimension.
Are we sure we want to stick it in my pocket dimension?
We can't just carry it around. We could just carry it around. I mean, who knows how many long swords are around? So we can't just have a handful of long swords.
Yes.
Well, what else is
ignore
in
why
there?
we climbed out of this.
Okay, I'll put it in my pocket dimension. Cursed Topaz longsword.
And this longsword is directly in the style that we would have our weapons, right?
A direct mirror of the Ashen Veils. Like, it even has slots for like runes in it. However, Tecton would be able to tell they are off. Like, they're not 1-to-1 with like that particular design, because that requires very, very fine craftsmanship. So like, you couldn't even insert runes into this particular Topaz longsword, even if you wanted to. Like, they're just not made in that general style that would allow the fit.
But it doesn't truly matter. They just need to see the longsword.
Yeah, they just need the longsword, and it's like, oh, look, rune slots.
Yeah.
It's off.
Okay. Then, Nora's been busy, I guess.
Okay. Should we enter the castle or circle around the courtyard and see what else we can find?
Let's search the courtyard first, carefully, avoiding traps.
Careful, SpongeBob.
Careful, SpongeBob.
Gotcha. Then, as you go ahead and search around the courtyard, avoiding traps, I mean, at this point, you would be able to see that a single set of boot tracks kind of lead up, like, into the main keep, and then it looks like that same set of boot tracks makes its way out with kind of a almost like dragging something or someone behind.
I see.
I'd wager it's the sun.
I'd wager, yeah.
All right. I guess we should enter.
Find a door that isn't trapped.
Gotcha. The actual main door into the keep, Airman, as you look at the door and the lock, not trapped.
Okay.
What about the hinges?
Not trapped.
What about the tumblers inside the lock?
Yeah. Do a full sweep of the door, the surrounding area, no traps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I think at this point we can start piecing together a very, like, staged crime scene, right?
Yes.
We show up, we open the doors, demons, abyssal energy, explodes. People around here die. People hear about that. We might die, we might not, but people come, they find the weapons, they find the bodies, they start blaming us. Let's enter in, I guess.
Gotcha. Then, are you pushing open the door?
Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead.
I would like to consider that there is exactly one path in,
Mhm.
and all of the evidence that it was us is on that path.
Mhm.
Yes.
It might be that they were trying to get us to go along that path.
Yes,
Yeah.
that did cross my mind.
No, the thought is not insane.
We could
Which
very
is what
much
they
be
want
walking
us
into
to
a trap. Yeah.
I feel like, because the traps in the door, they weren't. Were they like super well hidden, or was there just like so much power there that it was like, you could probably find that pretty easy if you were looking.
Oh, it was actually well hidden. The
Okay.
safe required was 4 to detect that something was up, and it was actually 6 to get the full. This is what it is.
Okay. Never
Okay.
mind then.
I mean, it's still a good thought. We'll still keep that in the back of our mind, Jonah.
Well, theoretically, we are the only people that could figure it out.
Yeah.
So let's.
You are like the only ones.
So like
Mhm.
even if it's a trap, like even if like that was the trap and this isn't, we can assume they might have backup traps.
Yeah. Well, and this is also, we are also probably the only ones who could even open the door, because you said it needed magical interference
Well, to disarm. If you
to
were,
disarm. Oh, to disarm.
yeah, if you wanted to, like, it's technically locked, but the demons were waiting for just that hairpin trigger of loosening. Like, someone sends someone forward with a lockpick or just like a warhammer to try to break open the door. That could be enough for what Harriman has detected to unleash the energy. Like, this is not so much a like tight barrier as more of like a spring gun. Like, it is a shotgun behind the door, waiting to blast at like the slightest provocation.
Okay, that makes sense then.
In a way, it wants to be opened.
So that Kenora can come in and save the day, like she did that one time.
Take a hero point.
Yeah. And then she can fully pin the blame on us.
And say she rescued the sun
Mm-hmm.
or the king. We don't know which one yet.
But
Okay.
let's continue. Into the keep, I guess.
Okay. Are you going first, Harriman?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Then, as you push the door open into the keep, the first thing that greets your eyes is what is essentially the throne room of this local lord. However, kind of at the center of this throne room, you can see a circle of dark alchemical runes that give off the smell of sulfur as you begin to walk in. In the middle of this circle of runes is a chair, and upon the chair is a man, bound, basically just like in his underwear, gagged, blindfolded, tied down. Blonde hair, seemingly like pretty built body, but definitely like cuts and bruises there that have not fully healed over yet.
Can I investigate the circle to see if like disturbing it or like if there's a safe way to shut it down?
Sure. Make a mental check.
Okay. I'll spend 4 hero points. Five successes.
This is a circle of protection. Specifically, a circle of abyssal protection, you think. Based on, like, poking and prodding, and, like, kind of throwing little bits of energy up against it. This circle is supposed to keep this man inside alive when the bomb at the door goes off.
You're right. Listen, Kenora was setting up a safe. Would stepping inside it trigger anything?
You don't think so?
Okay. I'm gonna step inside and I'm gonna start to undo the blindfold, the gag on this man.
Sirs! Sirs! My name is Fenwick Kane. My father is lord of this castle. Please, you must help me. Untie me at once. My father has been taken.
So that was your father who was taken.
Yes. Sir Cantwell Kane.
Can you tell us what happened, sir? Our Lord Fenwick.
Me and my father, just yesterday, were eating together, making merriment. We were hoping to go to a tourney in the coming days. But then we heard a clamoring outside. My father grabbed his sword and I grabbed mine as we were going to run outside to try and see what was the matter. The doors burst open and a man attacked us. I don't know. It was a force unlike anything that I had seen before. The man, he fought with a ferocity and a stance that I don't know. I've never seen it, never trained with it. But by my best efforts, he overcame my defenses quickly, and I am ashamed to say, with glee in his eyes, sirs. He said that he was of a knightly order known as the Ashen Veil, and said that he was taking my father to kill him. To kill him, sirs. But not before he would open our king's crypt. Please, sirs, untie me so that I might mount my horse to try to save him. There still might be time.
There may indeed be time. But sir, you must be careful. This whole place has been laden with traps.
Traps of what kind? They are not built by I nor my father.
I'm aware. I believe they were built by this man, who I can assure you does not work for the Knights of the Ashen Veil.
Knights of the Ashen Veil. Do you know them, sir?
I do. I can assure you, he is not one of them.
Then a rogue knight, without banners.
Yes. But sir, you must be careful. A wrong move could unleash a storm that would kill everyone in a mile of here.
What black magics now haunt my land?
This man works with dark forces. Incredibly powerful dark forces. We are the Knights of the Ashen Veil, come to fight them.
You, sirs.
Indeed.
Why then would this nameless knight attempt to tarnish you? Has he no honor?
None whatsoever.
I see. Then, I will take up on this quest, not only to save my father, but to protect your honor, sir. What is your name?
My name is Sir Harriman.
I see. I am no sir myself. Just Fenwick is my name. And I bid your companions a good day and good tidings, and thank them for their efforts. Will they be accompanying us on our quest, Sir Harriman?
They will.
Are they also members of your knightly order?
They are.
Then I apologize for my indecency, but if you would give me but moments, and perhaps some aid, so that I do not unleash the darkness that befalls these lands, I shall have my armor donned, my sword sharpened, and I shall be with you in all haste.
I will be happy to provide you aid.
Thank you, sir. And will you kind of help him go and get his armor, sword, everything else, so that he is not basically just in his underwear strapped to a chair?
Yes.
Then, as he kind of goes ahead, dons breastplate, cloak, takes a finely sharpened iron sword, puts it in the scabbard, will eventually kind of come out to see the rest of you. I believe that we are likely a 2 days ride away from the crypt of our king. Do you have horses?
We do not have horses. Do we?
You do not.
Yeah, no.
I can provide you with some, sirs. Battle steed.
That would be most kind.
And follow. We must make haste.
Indeed.
Then, will you guys follow Fenwick to the stables?
Yep. Keep an eye out for traps.
Would we want to quarantine the castle?
Yes. But we
Yes.
have... What I'm thinking is we have Lord Fenwick here.
Mhm.
We could have him quarantine the castle because he is... The people
Yeah.
would recognize him, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And they would respect... Like, the guards would be able to enforce the quarantine.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
And the other thing we can do is attempt to disarm the traps. That might take a while.
I think we should circle back to that one.
If need be, I could also stay here and make sure that no one comes close. Peasants like this, and let's be honest, hooligans, might get close and think that it's a myth or that they can do something about the darkness or the evil. With the Order and myself, we should be able to make sure that nothing happens here. And if there is trouble, I can always call back to Belgitterad or all of you and get some help.
What do you think? Eisen?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the peasants would listen to you. And we'd be fighting some pretty dangerous things, and I don't want anything to happen to you.
Yes, it would be. I do worry for the people of this land should that dark magic be unleashed.
Looking at all of this, I remember when we went to a town not so far away from this, when we were traveling in the company. If these lands are hit with this abyssal magic, well, yes, the loss of life is going to be one thing. But I don't imagine any of these orchards are going to bear fruits again. Not only will these people die, but this land will be a dark scar forever. a scar that, whether we like it or not, will be associated with the Ashen Veil. Look, I think we finally might be one step ahead of them now. Because wherever they're going, they obviously did not want people getting in at this moment.
No, they didn't. They were waiting. Which means we might have a chance to intercept them at the tomb.
It's a win that we desperately need, I think.
I agree. Lord Fenwick, protect your lands.
How so, sir?
We are going to, in order to ensure that this place is not opened till we can safely disarm these things, we need to enforce a quarantine on the castle.
Quarantine. What is this that you speak of, sir?
We must make sure no one attempts to enter.
I see. I shall give strict order to remain away from this place. It is a darkened land, a place where evil grows and festers. Now, I'll have the citizenry and the guard move out beyond the limits of the town at once.
Make sure they are safe and away from this darkness.
I shall meet you at the far west of the town below, after I make sure that the citizenry has the orders known and heeded at their heart's core. You might take any horse within this stable. And kind of goes ahead, opens a stable, and rows of different kind of like war horses, also some mares, and even some ponies about.
I want a pony.
Is Isaac getting a pony?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Are you wanting something dapple? They kind of have a gray pony as well.
What does dapple mean?
So hold on, let me.
This guy doesn't know what dappled means.
Yeah, so
L.
so a dappled gray horse is kind of a very unique patterning where, you know, it's almost like dots, but not really. It's almost like an abstract background texture applied to a horse. Is the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay. And that's the dappled kind of horse.
I have a dappled pony.
Dappled pony.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
You got your Mustang, I'll take my dappled pony.
Listen, these people, they don't understand good horses.
Then, at this point, I think Fenwick will go ahead, start riding off as he begins calling out to the town's guard to circle up as the people come out, and he's beginning to execute this quarantine of the area. You guys are mounting up on the horses, except for Motwin, who will make sure that this castle's not opened.
Yep.
And she has an earpiece, right?
She does.
Okay, so we should be able to keep in semi-regular communication?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And she's also very good at talking to people.
Mm-hmm. It's actually probably the perfect person you could have brought for this.
Oh, show!
Let's go, gang.
Go.
Let's go.
Ah, man, I
Harriman
think Pixar
will-
would have been better.
Harriman. Before Modwin goes, we'll give her a hug. Stay safe.
You too? You're the one going into the most danger.
Maybe.
Help them find the path. This time you can get there in time. We all can.
Harriman will nod. Good luck, Sir Modwin.
Good luck, Sir Harriman. Oh, my knight in shining armor.
I think Eisen will rear his pony and extend his bow staff to the air like a sword.
Gotcha. Then as you do so, the pony kind of rears back and goes, "Meow."
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
As like the rest of you are getting on your horses, in this dimension, horses don't go neigh. They move.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Horse goes moo. The horse goes moo.
The horse goes moo.
Everyone, I regret to inform you, horse do not go neigh, horse go moo.
Horse go moo.
Then at this point, are you guys galloping out?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Then, as you gallop to the meeting point, you are eventually met by Fenwick on his like full war horse, and he kind of nods to all of you. Well, sirs, the village is complying with the orders. Now, to save my father, to protect your honor, ha! And he goes ahead, spurs the horse, starts riding off.
Let's go.
Gotcha. Then, at this point, as you guys begin to ride, the sun is still kind of high in the sky. As you gallop across the lands of Glaston, kind of this entourage of warriors making your way across. You see occasionally, Matthias, as you're galloping, kind of looking over, as you pass by small hamlets and villages, people kind of poke their heads out, pointing at you guys as you are making your way across the landscape at breakneck speed. As you are continuing on, is there anything you want to do or discuss as you are basically hauling ass towards the crypt of Hector Quillwing?
We should probably discuss our plan. I guess we're just busting into the crypt and fighting whoever's there, but we don't know who is there.
Despite us being possibly one step ahead of them, we should still be careful for those traps, though I doubt there will be more of them.
Lord Fenwick, is there a reason why these false knights would be seeking out the crypt of the king?
Well, sir, Hector Quillwing was a good king, a just king, a great king, for his tomb was sealed so that none might disparage his body in the afterlife. Only those of true heart could enter and be received by the soul of the king. But in this moment, I could not say for sure. My father is of good heart. But what they are attempting to do within the crypt of the king, that I could not say.
There, we must stop them on either way.
Yes, sir. On this path, though, says if we take the quickest path, it should be about 2 days, but we would have to cross a bridge guarded by an ancient creature. It judges those on the strength of their heart and the knowledge in their head.
Oh boy.
I think Eisen is staring at a butterfly as they're riding as he says that.
We could go across the bridge and keep time, or we could go round. But the bridge crosses a great chasm. Would add another day to our journey.
I think we have to go with all haste.
I see. I am willing to put the purity of my mind, the trueness of my heart against the creature. I did not know if the rest of you would do the same, but I am spirited by your willingness Together our party cannot fail.
Indeed. We must arrive there in time to stop our foes from completing whatever nefarious action they wish to complete.
Yes, Sir Harriman, and we shall.
I think as we're riding, Eisen's going to lean over to Matthias. Do you have any idea what they're saying? They're using a lot of really big words.
Yes, I do understand.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Matthias is just gonna look over. Whatever you say. Who am I to disagree with the scar?
Yeah, that's right. And Eisen just looks a little sad that he doesn't understand what's going on.
Oh. Anything else that you guys are doing while riding? Then, if not, eventually all of you begin to see the land begin to shift. As at this point, a thicker fog begins to come over the area. The beautiful shining sun that you all had grown so accustomed to drowned out as you are making your way forward. Eventually, Fenwick begins to slow. Hark, friends! We are close. I feel the eyes of the beast even now. And as the horses continue to trot, Captain, you would glance forward through the fog. You would see a great stone bridge that goes across a chasm, maybe 500 feet wide. Like a marvel of engineering for this place. But as you continue to approach, Cade, you watch as a hand rises from the underside of the bridge. As this malformed creature, one bulging yellow eye, makes its way up. The back is hunched as it begins to stalk forward with a club in hand. Halt, travelers. Only a knight of pure mind and true heart may pass my bridge without toil or trouble. Come forth, if ye dare. Put upon this bridge your very life, if ye seek to pass. What are you guys doing?
He's gonna look at the others and just say, I wonder how much the toll is.
I don't have any money.
Yeah.
Fortunately, all our salaries have been taken by Zippy, so. I guess Harriman will step up first.
Ye wish to cross the bridge.
I do.
Then I must ask, have you ever killed one with hate in your heart?
Does those random soldiers in Kvef that I didn't kill but told Eisen? Actually, no, I didn't tell Eisen. I didn't stop Eisen from doing count.
What do you think?
I think yes.
Then, are you saying that to this creature?
Yeah, I'll be honest to the creature.
What have you done to atone?
Since then, I have fought to save every innocent life. I continue that fight to this day.
What is your name?
Harriman.
You watch as the yellow eye begins to glow brightly. Your heart is true, but your mind must be pure. Answer my question, or you shall pay the toll. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Correct. You may pass.
Dude, the Monty Python reference. I was
Your
sitting
name.
on it. I was like, is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen?
I think we were all sitting on it.
Yeah.
Then I will pass.
Mm-hmm. Who's up next?
I'll go next.
Dude, based on where the reference is from, I'm not going next.
Have you killed one with hate in your heart?
I have.
What have you done to atone?
I've put myself in countless dangers to try to protect those who I failed to protect earlier.
What is your name?
My name's Eisen.
The eye begins to glow bright. Answer this question, or pay the toll. How many fingers do you have?
Oh no. And the guy's is gonna hold up his fingers. Didn't we taught him to get to 10, right?
Yes, you did.
Yes, we taught him fingers. We taught him fingers.
Okay,
counting. Let's go.
he will count very slowly to 10. 10.
Is a thumb a finger?
No.
You can see, like, this creature begins to squint. It is a finger.
Hell.
You can see at this point begins to go ahead and motion you forward. Come, pay the toll.
Oh no. Okay.
Are you going forward then, Eisen?
Yeah.
You can see this creature goes ahead, looks down at you, begins to raise a club that it has. I shall strike thee, and upon this strike, you may pass. Do ye understand?
Yeah. I get it.
56 damage.
Can I just take that on an armor block? Because I have to take the hit.
Yeah.
I'll take it on armor block.
Gotcha. It's sheer 3.
Oh! Is this Ashen negatable?
No.
Oh, then I can take it on stamina.
So you're dodging it?
Well, he's just gonna fucking nuke me. Does it look like he's trying to kill me?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I don't want to take this.
Connor, we can use certain stuff.
Oh, you're right. Then yeah, I'll use certain stuff and I'll take it.
Yeah. Are you down to 1 health block then?
Yep.
Whoosh! As Eisen, you are impacted by this as you feel like half of your bones break as you stumble to the side as the creature blinks. Ye live.
I do.
You may pass.
Thank you.
Who dares to come next?
I will.
Have ye killed one with hate in your heart?
Yes.
What have you done to atone?
Put my own body on the line. Putting it in harm's way to protect others.
See. What is your name?
Arcadian Langton.
And see at this point, as the eye begins to kind of glow yellow as its light falls upon you, creature says, "What is my favorite color?"
Cade's looking at him. Let's see. All he's wearing is this like brown loincloth. So he would have something else on him that would indicate it. Yeah, I'm looking at his eye. Hold on. What color are his eyes? I can't really see in this.
Yellow.
Are they're yellow? Right, show
One
me
eye.
yellow.
Okay. As you say this, you can see the creature blinks. How did you know that?
It is the wisdom that has been bestowed upon me.
Is that true?
You may pass. You can see, like, he's looking around very confused.
Cade'll keep walking.
You got the easy question.
This is the guy who had. Oh my god, dude. Alright. I guess I'm up next.
Have you killed one with hate in your heart?
Yes.
What have you done to atone?
I've worked tirelessly to prevent the death of others with things I create.
What is your name?
Tecton Liverick.
The yellow eye glows. Answer this question, and you may pass. What is the airspeed of an unladen hippogriff?
Oh boy. Um 200 miles per hour.
How did you... You may pass.
Thank you, Cade, for doing
Bleeding with
research.
anger. Yeah. I told you it was the wisdom that was bestowed upon me.
Who is next?
I guess Matthias is next.
Have you killed one with hatred in your heart?
Yes.
What have you done to atone?
I've given my body, my life, to help those who cannot help themselves.
What is your name?
My name is Matthias.
Matthias, answer this question truthfully and honestly, and you shall pass without paying the toll. Matthias, are these questions too easy? I feel like I'm losing my touch here.
Disagree. I disagree.
Because it's just that I thought the Hippogriff one was pretty difficult.
Do you want the truth?
Yeah.
Some of them were easy.
Oh.
Some of them were not, but we have a very specific knowledge set.
Oh, so this is more of a you thing and not a me thing?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, okay. But if I still kept this question bank, it'd still be kind of good. Well, like, which if you had to toss a question, which one would it be? Which one's too easy?
Generally, I think the fingers one is the easiest.
Really? But he got that one wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna look very judgingly at Matthias. I thought that was really hard.
Eisen is a special case.
This is really kind of throwing me off here. Oh. So
Can you just sit for a minute?
you know, I'm just gonna sit for a minute, and he just like sits down on the bridge. Because you know, and here's the thing with the power of my eye. I know you're being honest. That's what's kind of fucking me up here, man.
Hey, listen, it happens to all of us.
It does.
Everybody has times when they have rough patches or they doubt themselves. But I'm sure that you can bounce back from this.
You know, yeah, I think I can do it. This is just one bad day. You know what? You get going, Matthias. I like you.
Thank you very much. And Matthias, when he gets over to the other side, he's just gonna give like a shit-eating grin to the others.
I think Eisen with like a dislocated arm would just look at Matthias. I thought the fingers was pretty hard.
Have you killed one with hatred in your heart? No, I have not. All right, get out of here. Fenwick just walks
He's so done.
and
He's having a rough day.
you see Vesper walks up. Have you killed one with hatred in your heart? I don't think so. I'm a demon though. I don't know if it works the same. What the fuck is a demon? I that's a really loaded question. Just get out. Get out. Get out. As Vesper just kind of walks across. Man, he's a little touchy.
He's had a rough day, you know.
He's had a rough day. I said, are you all right?
I think Eisen's just looking like a little upset because of what Matthias did. Yeah, I'm fine. I think it hurts more inside than it does outside.
That is impressive, sir. Because it looks like the outside hurts quite a bit.
Yeah, a little bit. My arm really hurts.
Well, sir, your courage and your strength of spirit will allow you to continue on the quest. Come on now, let us remount our steeds. We have my father to save and your honor to defend. Hurrah! As Fenwick will ride off.
Right off. He's not an Aether Soul, right?
No.
Okay. He's in for a rough surprise in the morning. That's all I'm saying.
But
Right.
you guys continuing on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, then it's getting to be probably about sundown. As will you guys be camping for the night?
Yeah. Because Eisen got hit.
Eisen is stewing while bathing in the moonlight.
Gotcha. No, just aura farming.
Kind of, except he just looks like a pouty child.
Mhm.
Matthias, he's stealing your aura farm.
It's okay. He can have it for now.
For now.
For now.
All right, he needs it more than I do. Aura farms.
Or farms harder.
They're having an aura off.
Yeah.
And at this point, it's like you're camping. Fenwick kind of begins to cook up what appears to be like some general like meat rations, some beans, and like hardtack. Come now, sirs, sit around the fire with me. Let us tell stories of our grand adventures together.
Indeed.
Cade's like, man, that's gonna be pretty traumatizing. Honestly.
Almost traumatized.
Sir Matthias, what stories have you to share with us this day?
Oh boy. Let's see. You know, I don't think Matthias has ever told, or maybe he has. Has Matthias ever told the rest of the group about like him saving his sister and all that?
No.
No.
Okay.
You don't tell us shit.
Then yeah, I mean, Matthias will. I don't have the pulled up right now, but Matthias will tell everybody about like when he was a kid and how he saved his sister. She got into some trouble, and he saved her, and that was sort of the spark that got him into like wanting to be a hero and all that.
Saving of one's own blood. Incredible. And it started you on this path that you are on now. Truly, the start of a great knight's tale. I'm happy that we are on this quest together, Sir Matthias.
I am too.
From whence do you hail? Are you from Glaston?
I am not from Glaston. I am from a small farm community far away from here in the land of Zell.
The land of Zell. I have not heard of such a land. Is it wondrous?
Yes, very wondrous. There are many beings, such as ourselves, such as yourself, people of noble strength, people doing heroic quests.
What a land indeed, then. And are all of you from this land of great deeds?
I hail from a land not far from that land of Zell.
And is the land similar?
Fort Faulkner is similar to Zell. I mean, it's like they're geographically not that far from each other. It is also a land very, very far from here. And like Matthias, I grew up humbly with my family. I
You're
wish I
not
could
of
say that I was
nobility.
able. Nobility, I'm not so sure about that.
Then it's even more impressive that you are here. A knighted man.
Indeed. Though like Matthias, unlike Matthias, I was not able to save my own blood. So now I work to help others. Hopefully we can help you save your blood.
That's a noble thing, Sir Langton. I am honored that you would feel me worthy enough of being added to your legacy.
Of course.
Lost my mother young. My father, while often busy, he has been a good man to me. I would do anything to save him. I am bolstered in the knowledge that you fight for those like me. Together, this day, I hope that our hearts will beat thunderously and our swords will swing true for the defense of a good man and the honor of even greater men. But I have probably prodded at your stories too much as it is. Thank you for regaling one such as me. I will make sure to sing the praises of the Ashen Veil, even should we fail. Your companionship is enough for a lifetime. I think Fenwick is gonna sit there for a moment. And then like a slight frown would kind of cross his face as he'd stand and leave.
He's a good man.
Yeah. I hope we can save his dad.
Me too.
And
Do everything we can.
at this point then, is there anything else you guys are doing before heading to bed?
Should we have a watch set up?
Probably.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
I
we can do
think-
some
I think
watches.
we'll set up a watch.
Okay. Then, who is on first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Gotcha. Then go ahead and make a physical check for me.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh,
You do want
I'll
hero
spend.
points?
I have 2 hero points I can use.
I will give you the other 2 rerolls.
Okay. Well, actually, I rolled one less than I should have, so let me correct that before. But yeah, I will then use hero points.
You want to reroll all 5? I can give you another reroll.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
I can reroll all 5.
Oh.
1 success.
1 success. Then, as you're kind of sitting there, kind of in the darkness, looking out, everything is kind of more quiet and still at this hour. As you go ahead, you kind of reside here, looking over the landscape. And then you hear something, Hairmond. Almost like a voice on the wind. It's far away. You don't really hear exactly what it's saying, but it is there.
Can I try to determine which direction it's coming from?
With 1 success, no. All that you know that is that you're hearing a voice occasionally.
um. It doesn't seem to be getting closer.
No, Ashley seems to be getting quieter.
Hmm. Okay. Can I use my psionics to search for this?
What's the range for your psionics?
It depends. Let's see. If I use telekinesis, 150 feet. Technically, I could but I have to know what that thing is for the 10-mile thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 150 feet.
Gotcha. Then you wouldn't be able to do anything with your telekinesis or your psionics to search.
Okay. I guess I will. Can I wake up Fenwick?
Sure. What is it, sir?
There is a voice on the wind.
Voice on the wind.
Are there any legends about this place?
No, sir. I do faintly hear something, though. Are the others asleep, sir?
Yes.
Sir, can you keep a secret?
I can.
I am cursed, sir. But the curse, it might be helpful in this moment.
What is it?
It is the spirit of nature within me, sir. But it is the reason I have not been knighted.
I see. What does the spirit of nature do?
At times it strengthens my body, sharpens my mind and my senses. Other times it makes me wild, more beast than man.
Hmm. See. You believe it could help?
I do, sir.
What would you do? What would that entail? And what would you need from us if you were to do it?
From you, only your silence, sir.
Okay.
will see where the voice is.
Only if you're comfortable doing so. I don't want to put you at risk unnecessarily.
With you, sir, I am comfortable. Besides, it is the duty of any worthy knight to help those in need, to protect the innocent. And I shall do that myself. And you can see at this point as he kind of like closes his eyes, you watch as the blonde hair of Fenwick begins to change. First to kind of this deeper orange and then this bloody red as you would hear this popping sound. Harriman.
Mm-hmm.
You would see as the spine begins to elongate. The face does as well, as ears begin to arise. As within moments, standing before you is a werefox. As it begins to sniff, you can see Fenwick turns back to you. I sense blood half a mile away. Human and dying. Bring the others. And you watch as Fenwick begins to start bounding out into the darkness. And it
I'll
is
wake the
here
others.
that we will end our session for today.
Woo! Yay!
You are
Oh, I just watched Twilight the other night. How topical.
don't compare this to that.
It's basically the same thing, you know.
This is the skin of a killer, Harriman.
You printed on my baby.
Huh?
Fenwick,
Christ.
no.
Fenwick, you can't do that. Fenwick, that's illegal.
Who decided that? The law.
Everybody.
The worst part is I didn't even know what that quote was from because I only watched the second one. I have not
What?
seen any of the other ones. We had our department had like a watch party, and
Did you watch the second Twilight?
Just
well,
the second.
they watched the first one like a month ago, but I was out of town. So they had another one, so I've only seen the second one. So that's all I got.
Fucking crazy.
Oh.
Really good job, though, boys. Really good job.
Hey, you guys
We did.
finally have the chance to get ahead.
Yeah.
We avoided some traps.
Mm-hmm.
Boys and Traps, we saved a person.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't in any danger, but I mean, he was in danger.
Well,
he wasn't he wasn't going to be blown up.
But still in danger.
Still in danger.
We saved a lot of
people,
other
actually.
people's lives who would
Still
have been in
very
the
in
mild
danger.
range.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in danger. You know, that's where we roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's y'all just roll like that.
Mm-hmm.
True.
True.
Good call.
Yep.
Good call on having me look for traps.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been really bad.
Well, you look for traps.
That would.
I don't think there's any traps here. Kaboom!
Like part of me was
Wow,
like, it's a castle. Everyone's around. Why would it be trapped? But I was like, just in case.
Just,
I was-
you know?
The point is that
I
everyone is
literally
around.
was
Yes.
I was literally about to be like, Cade will go up and knock on the door. I was like seconds away from saying that, and I was like, it's probably a good idea to check for traps. And then, but
Well, it's a good thing
I
we
was
didn't
gonna
blow
ball
up that
out.
town.